on. Give me 1 second. To get my camera working. Let's see here. Alright. Always have to activate and deactivate it whenever I start Streamlabs. It's annoying, but it's what I have to do. Alright. See here. Oh yeah, we need to get that one character up. Alright, hold on. Get her out here. I don't want your damn update. Cool. Go and do this. Alright. Let's go ahead and move her all the way over here. Actually, let me go ahead and increase her size. There you go. She's always staring at you. Kadabra. But yeah, welcome. We're back. Let me go ahead and look at or make sure that audio is fine. All right. Let me go ahead and pause this and then hold on. Look at or make sure that audio is fine. It's fine. All right. I always make sure. All right. No one will be streaming here halfway through and realize that. Wait a minute. Y'all can't hear anything. But yeah. And go ahead and do a couple things first, though. I must send off the links. Just because I can. Alright, cool. So, what game have I lost, Mercury? I've been trying to figure that out, honestly. Been trying to figure that one out. Not gonna lie. It's like a riddle. I'm like, what game? Game's right here, it's fine. The game. I don't know what game you're talking about. You're talking about like a sports game, like football or some shit. I don't. Sorry to say, but I don't really watch football. It's not really my thing. On point of the game, it's not know the game until you're told about it. Please remember you lost it. Oh. Okay, and what's the game? Tell me that. The game is not the game. Told about it. That's it. Okay. That's the game. The game, it. Oh. It's to not know the game. I mean, truthfully, trust me. When it comes to this game and whatnot, and the what's about whatnot, y'all don't know. Trust me. There's a lot to the game, not gonna lie. So much that I'd honestly probably have to, like, if I really wanted to explain the game, I'd have to go in depth. I'd have to, you know, pull out the damn chalkboard and, you know, go over every little detail, basically. And, yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's been open so far. I mean, it's been pretty damn obvious that the game is going to include, you know, monsters and humans, you know, and weapons. What else do you think it's going to be, you know? You're right, it's going to be a love story. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's... Guess what it is. Alright? Fucking... Yeah, it's a fighting game. What game isn't a fighting game? That includes monsters and weapons and magic. But, you know, there is a creative twist on this, alright? This isn't gonna be no... It's not gonna be like games you would find nowadays. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah. And trust me, when it comes to this game and whatnot, and how exactly we are managing it, basically, or I'm gonna be managing it, basically, it is gonna be a strong case where, like, you know, truthfully, we could go anywhere with this after the initial game comes out, of course. But yeah. See here. I've only stated what we have already seen. But yeah. Let's see here. Which, by the way, for those who don't know, there is an overall secret to the game, basically, you know? There is a... called, there is a unique system in the game, which has to do with the type of game that it is, basically. That hasn't been revealed yet. Platform-wise, that hasn't been revealed yet. Genre-wise, it might have been revealed, considering it's monsters and humans. But, you know... What was the, fourth thing? It was, like, theme, genre... Oh, yeah, theme. Theme hasn't been revealed yet, either. Which is also part of the mechanic. But, you know. But, yeah. But yeah, nobody here can... Nobody who I have talked to the game, or talked about the game with, at least on stream, can tell me what that interesting mechanic is. And I'll tell you right now, alright? You know how, we have a bunch of... speaking of patents, right? Like, you know, Nintendo is going ham on we call it Pineapple Studio or some shit for Powered, right? The mechanic that I am going to be working on when it comes to this game, I don't think anyone has, like, done it before. At least when I looked into it before working on this project, no one has at least been in the works making this style of game. But yeah, it's kind of why I'm, like, so heavily working on this, you know, because it's one of those deals where it's like, it could be something absolutely amazing, something that can bring people together, honestly. You know? Also, it's something fresh, honestly, you know? Fresh that we haven't seen before. Which I haven't seen before, at least. So it's like... I mean... shit, might as well. You know? And whenever I, have an idea for something, right? Whether it's, a mechanic or whatever the hell, you know? I always look up online, you know? Like, what exactly... Like, does this thing that I'm thinking of already exist and whatnot? And if it does, how can I put my twist on it, right? Because one of the importance of being a game design slash developer is, you know, when it comes to mechanics in games, right? You want to make damn sure that when you work on a game, you go ahead and look up online to see if there's any patents or anything out there that's similar to the concept that you're trying to throw up, basically. If there is, you gotta change it. Gotta add your creative twist on it, basically. But, you know. That's just, 101 when it comes to game design, basically, don't copy anyone. But, you have to, like, do research to make sure that you aren't. But, yeah. Because, I haven't played all the games, But, yeah. Thankfully, though, we have a lot of, we call it, a lot of, tools to, look into these, into these, the ability to, look for, similar game mechanics, and see if they exist, It's almost like, when you create a character for any story, right? Or any town, right? There's a town that I'm working on for this game, right? Called June Village. And I'm not gonna say what it's about, but, it's called June Village. It's supposed to be a pretty innocent town, whatnot, festival-ish, like, they host festivals, but, like, basically, for a long time, I was trying to, like, figure out, like, is there a game out there? Pride Month Village? No. Basically, I don't know. It's hard to name cities and states and whatnot, because, like, because I don't want to, like, accidentally name a city the same name that another game has, right? Because June City or June Village sounds like something from Pokemon to me. I don't know if it exists. Actually, hold on. Oh, there is no place called June Village or June anything in Pokemon. Hold on. I don't know. June City just sounds like a Pokemon name. Or a Pokemon, like, location name, But June City, June Village isn't taken, Whenever you name anything, you have to go online and make damn sure that you ain't copying, If there was a city in Pokemon called June Village, you know what I named the city? Fucking July City, I don't know. April City. April City, we're on April Fool's Day. They play the sickest practical prank ever. They rob your ass. No. They rob you. But yeah. I don't know. Which, by the way, I should say this, alright? So, like, I'm not opposed to talking about, what the map is going to consist of, because, like, the map, there's going to be two things about this game. There's going to be the story of the game and whatnot, or the story of the characters and not necessarily about the game itself, but, like, like, what's happening in the world, basically. There is an entire map I'm working on for this game, and it's all comprised of a bunch of states, basically. And what that has to do with the game is that we are going to be working on each state individually. Not all at once, because that would kill me, probably. But we're going to work on several locations for, each state. But we're going to start off with, like, one first. Get that in. And the next update would be, like, working on a new state, in new locations for that state. And new monsters, new weapons, new characters, That's what it would be like, I feel like when it comes to every game, there is a update feel, In some games, there's an update feel where it's like, you go on Steam, or you go somewhere, PlayStation page, Twitter, whatever, right? And you look at the next update, or an update coming in, eventually, and it's either going to be like a new character, a new map, new ability, or whatever, right? It's always the fun, you know? Of just seeing, you know, what the hell is gonna come next, you know? How fun would it be if you realized that the map of the game you're playing is getting a whole new state? You know? I don't know, eventually, my idea is that eventually I'll be able to have, like, more people on this project so I can have people help me work on these, states, and, you know? To make them more lively and whatnot, and, whatever. You know? More lively, more consistent and whatnot, you know? Help make them faster. You know? But yeah. Is something that eventually I want to do. But yeah. Go ahead and save that. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on David Strong now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this hair piece here. Oh, you need to make sure everything is outside of the high poly. Alright, cool. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and do this real fast. I have to lower the high polys on this thing. Nice. Let me move that color block. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so right now I am focusing on the hair pieces and whatnot, and instead of doing the blue stuff and like having to go through the entirety of the fucking model and just place down each individual red cube or some shit, it's gonna be this. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight everything. Then I'm going to go ahead and do this. Right. Basically, I'm going to close this up like a balloon, essentially. But yeah. Which, by the way, I want to bring to everyone's attention, those of you who aren't a part of the Discord server. So basically, what I am trying to do, alright, as soon as I get affiliation, I want to have you all influence the game a little bit more, and whatnot. As in, eventually, we will be... I'll be having, or asking y'all to, you know, pick a design, or pick a weapon, pick a type of furniture, or a certain couch for interior map, right? Or interior design. You know? Things that'll allow us to basically help make this game more ours, you know? Get y'all involved. That way, if this game messes up and it becomes a flop, I can blame all you guys! No, I'm just kidding, no. Could you imagine? Yo, that'd be the best cover-up. This game tanks and whatnot, or doesn't work out, all I have to do is just blame you guys if that happens. No. God. That'd be one hell of a fucking cover-up. But yeah. Let's go ahead and do this, though. Alright, so basically, instead of going over the blue or red stuff and, like, putting down each individual, like, square right, all I have to do is just, you know, take this hair piece here, mask it around the hair, highlight everything, and just crush it down to, you know, adequate size. And then, what I have to do from there is just smoothen this out. And whatnot. Smooth out, and it will come together pretty damn nicely. But yeah. Alright. See here. This could be a lot faster than going through and you know, doing all the layering everything else, you know, laying things out, you know, because we have like hundreds of hair pieces we have to get through. Alright? Hundreds of them. As in like 180, but like fucking, you know, we have a lot to go through. Comes this character basically. But yeah. See here. Alright. Wow. Alright. Come on. Alright. Let's go ahead and do here, go here, go here. Go here. Go here. But yeah. What I would say would technically be a revealing of the game, Mercury. If it... God. So basically, what's going to be a reveal, alright, is going to be... when you see what this game really is, basically. Alright? Because I could say this game is going to be an FPS shooter, right? But that doesn't tell you much. You don't know, I mean, this isn't an FPS shooter, right? But I'm just saying, for example, this could be a FPS game, I mean, an FPS game. It could be a Battle Royale, it could be a fucking deathmatch, it could be a plethora of things, you know? Could be like a CSGO, fucking Fortnite, Battlegrounds, or whatever the hell, right? Some game out there that has a new concept, right? But I'll say this right now. This game isn't like any of those, of course, because there's no guns. But like, fucking, you know. We have a lot of... this game is gonna be interesting in the concept of, like... you are going to be able to enjoy... enjoy the ability to destroy, I guess. That's a very broad term for the what the game's gonna be like, but like, you know, borderline, it's one of those, it's gonna be one of those experiences where it's like, you're gonna be feeling the hype if you win the game, alright? It's gonna be absolutely fun, I think. In my opinion, I would want to play this type of game. But yeah. So yeah. We go ahead and go over to the flower boxing. Which, by the way, the reason why I am working on several objects at once is because when we save our some of our work, basically, it takes a long time for that work to be saved, right? So what do? We work on other stuff. Gadabra, I guess. But yeah. I want to change the song quickly to this one. I don't want to listen to this one. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be great. God, I try to find good songs for us, alright? Interesting songs, not like, I don't want to like, keep listening to, we call it, Persona 24/7, right? I want to listen to, like, something like this, basically. This is the type of stuff I would listen to, like, off-stream, basically, but with the copyright stuff, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Alright. So what I'm gonna do here, though, is I'm gonna show you all a unique little trick called, called, cheaping it out, basically. Alright? Y'all are gonna see in a minute here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm gonna put the gradient on, these wood pieces right here, and then over here I'm gonna put it on, these as well, right? Then I'm gonna copy these and bring it over to the other side here, but I'm gonna flip them upside down. That way, it'll look like different assortments of wood texture, or wooden boards, basically. But yeah. Come on. Just need to layer this on efficiently, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and single this out, though. Alright. I should turn this thing off real fast. Alright. Now, I want to go ahead and I want to make this wooden piece actually made out of wood on all sides, basically, or the details I made. Because I could use this wooden piece for something else entirely. You know? I could use this for a house, a ship, maybe some flooring inside of another building and whatnot. You know, I can easily salvage this high poly board and use it for something else entirely. Not to mention, I can turn this into a texture myself and use it for other things without using a high poly. If I don't want to have something be too expensive or not, which, by the way, is possible. Alright? When you think about it, right, when it comes to a model, when a character looks at that, or a player looks at that, they have to load up in, as they're looking at, like, 10 different textures, basically, you know? Anywhere from, like, 4 to 8 textures, right? So it's like, you sometimes don't want to have too many texture materials in one area. So how do you mitigate that? Well, you have texture materials that make up the floorboards, the walls, everything, basically, you know? Not to mention, in some cases, you know, we call it, when it comes to, floor plans, let's just say in a game, right? Like, one thing you can do is, if you have a set of, wooden planks, right? You can turn that simply into a wooden texture. And just use that on a simple image plane. Alright? It's pretty easy, honestly. Only hard part about it is you have to have the resources to make that, which I'm doing right now. That is my plan for this basically, though. But yeah. Go ahead and do this. Alright. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do, though, do I want to? I don't want to. Alright, let's move on to this one over here. Alright, so, or better yet, let me go back here. I want to start adding in some natural details. I'm gonna go ahead and do a trim dynamic. And just start going along here, certain vicinities and whatnot, and just start adding in those details, alright? Like so. Like so. Alright. This is how we're gonna make this thing a little bit more stylized, alright? This is like the stylization style detail here. Because you ever notice in games or stylized games how there's like usually like a flat piece somewhere, right? Like this. You know? Sort of like this, you know? You have this detailed up mesh, right? Then we just have this beveled edge here, basically, you know? Like, that is usually how stylized works, almost, you know? But yeah. Let's see here. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna do this back part here too. Like I said before, right? It's like you don't want to have like our past streams. You don't want to have like too many things be the same, right? If we have every single wooden board be the same, right? That would be absolutely insane. Because like, you know, I could easily have like taken like this wooden board up here, copied it, and moved it down again, right? But like we decided to not do that, basically, and give ourselves a little bit of space to make some details here, basically, you know? But yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, I want to say too, fucking... We are getting... We're basically rising closer to the 100 subscriber goal. Alright? Y'all didn't know this, but we have a goal for 100 subscribers. It's in the panel section below if you want to look at that. But like, basically, once we hit 100 subscribers, basically, I'll cap that as our first milestone, technically. And basically what's going to happen then is I am going to take a break from working on the game, alright? And we're all going to work on a 3D sandwich, basically. What that's going to consist of is, on stream, in the Discord chat, you're going to be able to essentially pick out one topping you want on the sandwich, basically. It could be anything, as long as it's appropriate, alright? And I truly mean everything, or anything, basically. You can request a CD player, actual food, a whole pineapple. Not even, like, diced up or whatever the hell, just a whole pineapple. You know? And what's gonna happen with that is that will become the Twitch icon for, I want to say, about like 2-3 months or so. And, you know, then once we hit our next milestone, which will be 1,000 followers, we'll make another sandwich. We'll follow those people. Well, with the community that we grow at that point, basically. So essentially, the sandwich is just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, basically, you know? And more crazy. But yeah, that is the plan. Get to 100 followers, and that is when we can start making the sandwich of our dreams. But yeah. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, whatever. It's a hot dog, a sandwich. Yes, it is. Thanks for the the follow, shoe. Thank you for that. One close to 100. Nice. Thank you. But yeah, is a hot dog a sandwich? It's because of the bread. Alright? The hot dog itself is technically bread, right? A taco usually is made from, like, corn or flour. I mean, bread's made from flour too, but, like, it's much more thinner, basically, you know? You wouldn't, like... If I take 2 tortillas and I put them between cheese and chicken, let's just say, right? You wouldn't call that a taco, you call that a quesadilla. Right? It's on 3 sides. Sandwich is on 2. Let me see here. Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Let's say I've decided I'm on a fucking... We're gonna go into this, alright? We're gonna go into this. Are you a prop artist? Prop, character, and environment. Let me show you, Shu, just because, you're new here and I want to show off, alright? But yeah, Mercury. If I take some white bread and I decide that I want to go on a goddamn diet and fold that bread in half with like peanut butter on one side and jelly on the other, is that a taco now? A peanut butter jelly taco? Cause like, you know, I personally think it's still a sandwich, alright? Now, a hot dog a sandwich is very much up to, read the question. Okay, so basically, if you take a single slice of bread, alright? You put peanut butter on one side and jelly on the other side, and you fold it up, right? Is that then a taco? Is that a... Yeah. Yeah, basically. It's a insane emission map. Or emissive map, I mean. So a peanut butter jelly taco. But yeah, don't forget about soft taco toast. Oh my god! Forgot about that. I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? But yeah. Anyway, so shoot, this is the Stork Frost Scepter we were working on and whatnot. I mean, it's done, but like, you know. But yeah. I'm still a firm believer that a hot dog is a sandwich, alright? Because... Carbs for other things? Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and do this real quickly. So basically in... Let's see here. Let me save this, alright? So basically when it comes to the feathers, right? They are card-like and whatnot, but the thing is, right, these are baked on with a high poly, basically. Right? And with the emissive map and whatnot, or the opacity method we have on here, it allows us to wait for this thing to do its thing. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go off and pull up the Stork Frost Scepter. Let's see here. Right. Yeah, so basically we have high poly feathers baked onto these chip things, basically, you know? Basically, like, image planes, basically. This is so that when... Painter slow. Oh, yeah, it could be impressively slow. But, basically... If... I'm gonna go down to the wireframe. So, like, we have these, chips, right? And they are baked on with the, high poly, you know, feather thing, right? And so it's like... When we go off and acquire a, I'm just doing this right now, a opacity map, right? And we go ahead and we hit the color selector, basically, right? We can then hit that and select all those chips individually, basically, you know? That's basically what we're doing, basically, with the feathers, right? I had this idea because how vegetation works in games, right? Vegetation usually is... It works the same way and whatnot, you know? But yeah, they're all just image planes and whatnot, or polygons, you know, about, I want to say about 8 polygons each, you know? This is so that it maintains the polygon, or the adequate amount of polygons for the weapon, basically, you know? So that y'all's computers don't blow up, you know? But yeah. Here is the high poly, though. Go ahead and go on in. But yeah. But yeah. I put a fucking chip on every single one of these hair pieces here, and whatnot. It's, took a long time, but I think I did it in the fastest way possible, honestly. But yeah, nice work, man. Thank you. But yeah. This cup is really cool. Thank you. Oh, let me show you the branch, alright? He is one of our monsters that we have worked on and finished. Let me go off and pull him up, honestly. Because he's pretty cool. We've been, like, messing around with that character, honestly, a lot. Like, the dude, we have him rigged. I avoid these designs because we're topology. Oh yeah, no, it definitely is. But in my opinion, there's, like, tons of ways to, like, you know, limit the process, basically, you know? Especially for, like, hair, right? Hair is... Every single time you apologize hair, it's always so tedious, you know, right? What I do is I literally do what I would call a balloon effect, right? Where I take the blocked out version of that hair, and I just kind of, like, you know, suppress it down into the, we call it, the hairpiece here. Let me actually show you what I mean, rather than telling you. But, go ahead and do this. I need to turn that off. And do this. Let me show you what exactly I did with the hair pieces and whatnot for the Stork Frost Scepter, basically. Which is what that ice glowing weapon was, basically. So, like, if I go, let's go for this hair piece right here. So, like, yeah, okay. If I go for this one, and I go ahead and go to the sculpt tool, and I go for a bulge and whatnot, alright, I increase this up here, you know, over here, down there, right, this is going to look very wonky, but trust me, I'm going to be sucking this thing down to what this high poly hairpiece is, basically. And the beauty of this is, right, is like, or the trick is, right, is you know how live surface can allow you to, like, stick things or polygons to other polygons, right? Well, imagine what's going to happen if you have all these polygons on the outside of the mesh. You turn on live surface, you hit the extrude, or the scale tool, and all that just gets sucked in onto the high poly. Let me go and show you that. Actually, make sure that everything is on the outside, basically. That's the trick, though. You have to make sure everything is on the outside. Yeah. That is the gimmick, though. You have to make sure everything is on the outside, or else some of the mesh, or the low poly mesh, will still remain inside of the high poly, basically. That is the tedious part of it, but, like, it's a lot better than going on here and trying to put down, like, every little square, you know? Every little polygon, every quad, you know? It's a good way to bypass what could be, you know, hours of work. To do the same thing, anything that has to do with like a pole, right? A pole style mesh, right? But yeah, what I do, and you may want to try it, I don't know, sufficient. But I basically sculpt 5, such 10 strands for college and UV them. Then, oh yeah. So you're basically sculpt 5 to 10 strands, polish them, and then UV them, then place them. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. So let me move the chat thing here. I bet I'll just move that fill layer. Honestly, get rid of that. Don't have to worry about that. Makes the bakes later straightforward. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because you have to make the all the pieces that you don't want to be darkened in the end, you want to have it be separate basically. But yeah, I get that. But yeah, so comes to this and whatnot. All I have to do is just tap the extrude button, and there we go. You know? Then, you know, if we have any issues and whatnot, all I have to do is go and smoothen that out, basically, and we're good. You know? Do the same thing for swords. Anything that has to do with, like, a pole-esque style model, basically, you know? Like, if it's, I want to say... I call, like, everything that has to do with, like, a long stick, you know? Whether it's a blade, a pipe, or a leg. Like a pole-style model, basically, you know? Anything that has to do with, like, that, you can do this method to, basically, you know? Then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and remove some of these faces, basically, because we don't need all these. We do not need all of these. In fact, let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and single this thing out. Turn that off. Alright. And the beauty of, like, selecting something individually, basically, or, you know, having something be selected and whatnot with the isolate tool and whatnot, is that if it's still on the live surface, basically, it will still have everything stick to that live surface model, basically. So let's do that. And now, yeah, because it's still connecting, basically, I know. Just gotta do that. Make sure everything is all good to go. Fix some of this geometry here, but this is like a far better than going on here and having to you know, tediously mess around and you know, hit different things, basically, you know, trying to get all those nice edges in play. But yeah, go and do this. But yeah, sweet. Thanks for showing me. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save that. But yeah, this is the branch, by the way, I was gonna show you earlier. So this is one of the monsters that we have cooking up, or cooked up, basically. I feel like sharing my whip. Wanna see? Sure. But yeah, this is the, whoops. I need to turn on this real quick. Let's do that. But yeah, this is the branch monster we're working on, basically. It's fully modeled, fully rigged, and everything else in Maya, but, you know. But yeah. And this is the high poly for him. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff going, basically. We have centaurs with wings, we have mermaids, forest trolls, warriors, archers, fucking spellcasters and whatnot, rabbits, ghouls wrapped in leeches themselves. But you know. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get... I mean, I'm working on these characters one at a time, basically, but I have them, like, pre-made already because, like, you know, as, like, a starting grounds, if you will. And those wings, trust me, we have... See here? All those wings are kind of, like, copied on, basically, and whatnot, from, like, a couple feathers that I made, basically. So, like, all of those feathers, it's similar to the 5 to 10 strands that you re-apologize and UV and whatnot, and you place that on the character, basically, you know? It's like that, but, you know, it's feathers for, wings. But, you know. Anyway, so, yeah. Got mermaids and whatnot. Let me show you the forest troll. It's good that I actually go to these files, because it brings everything to the front. Gives me exactly what I want to work on next. But yeah, got the forest troll. It's pretty cool. See here. Do I show you? Do I want to show you? Yeah, I want to do this. Alright. But yeah. Got a lot of stuff going. Look at that face. Good God. This is one of the models I literally started off with just a box, alright? Like, this was no, like, cube or cube. This was no, like, spear mesh, you know, how everything starts off with a spear, basically. This one primarily started off as a fucking cube, alright? But yeah, reminds me of the monster from the end of Smile. Is that a game or is that a movie? Either way, I haven't watched it or played it. But yeah. I'll have to watch it and see how similar it is. But yeah, movie. Oh. Smile. Oh, is that the one with Shane Dawson in it? There was that movie called Smile where, you know, it had like the cuts and whatnot. And Shane gets shot, I think. Or I think it was called Smiley. That's the one that Shane Dawson was in. I don't know. It's an old-ass movie. But yeah. But yeah, anyway, this is the ghoulish leech and whatnot. We're gonna have 3 different variants of this leech, basically. Or this monster, basically. This is a type 1, type 2... Then the other guy before with the mouth and whatnot, that is type 3, basically. Each one is a variation of, you know, how much in a dire state the ghoulish leech is, basically. Because the whole idea is that the ghouls are... The leeches are constantly draining... They're constantly draining the blood of the leech here. And as a player, you are going to have to go and deal damage to, you know, replenish your health and whatnot. Because, you know, the leeches will turn that damage into, or that blood damage, right, into health that you restore and you keep on living. But you will die if you don't. The whole idea is that I wanted a vampire, but I didn't want to make an actual vampire, basically, you know? Get out! Yeah. God. That's actually pretty good. So, like... thank Darkfire Bat, alright. He has made it so that... I think he's made that so that, those, bots can't send off any more links. Alright, so... They come here, they're not gonna be able to, send off shit, basically. But yeah. It's pretty good. Alright. Oh yeah, shoo. Let me do this for you. So let me do this. And for everyone who's in the chat, basically, how many people do we have? We have... Christ. If any of y'all want to join the Discord server or whatnot, we have that. Alright, if you want to post, like, images and whatnot, you know, your own art, you know, or whatever, you know, you can go there and we all look at it together, basically, you know. If there's anything you want me to look at on stream, your best bet is to go there, post it there, have me look at it, then, if you know, I can show it on stream, basically, you know. So at least if it's there, it stays there, right? So I can go and look at it, you know. Rather than here where, you know, after stream, the chat just, you know, goes away, you know. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's go back to the, plant box. But yeah. Now we're trying to make this, this server here, like, absolutely, you know, clean when it comes to, bots, you know? Or, those, scam bots come in, you know, trying to give off their, free fucking viewers, right? Like, eh. But yeah. Personally, and I think that, Darkfire Bet, the person in charge of that, and the Discord server has been doing a pretty good job with all that. But yeah. Let's see here, though. I'm gonna go ahead and make the, wood textures now. Alright. For these over here. Alright. Which, by the way, we still have yet to name this plant. Alright? We still have yet to name the plant. Now, whenever I make anything in this game, you know, I want it to be something else entirely as well, basically. You know, we have this plant here. It's a pretty interesting plant and whatnot. But I would love it to have a secondary purpose, basically, you know? Like, if you were to, if someone were to pick these, plants and whatnot, they would potentially be good in, like, a potion or something of that sort, basically, you know? Or offer some sort of effect. But yeah. Alright. We have this in order now. Basically, I'm doing one of my details where, like, I just go over the entirety of the surface and whatnot. I go over it with a damn center brush, then I go over it with a clay buildup tool. Alright, increase the size on that. And I just do this. This will create the details we have over here, basically. You know, very subtle, not too much, not too grainy, not too... We call it, not too much, really. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, though. Alright. Go slanted on the other side. Alright. Alright. God, I love the clay build tool. It's amazing. Alright. Now I just go over with another damn standard, but I'm gonna have that draw size be smaller and the intensity higher. Go in and do all this and whatnot. Alright. And then go up here with that. Go over here with that. Whoops. Alright. Go ahead and go for a polish now. That polish in the smooth tool really is going to allow us to dictate and tell how heavy we want these details to look, basically, I don't know. How heavy do we want them to be? So right now, it's looking not bad, but like, this could easily make it better. Alright. We can go ahead and scrub all along here, then go to adjust, and look at that. We can now choose if we want this thing to be extra sharp or extra muted and whatnot. I'm gonna go the extra muted route though, because the whole attraction to this map is going to be the weapon shop that's going to be in the map, alright? We're coming to making a map and, you know, making it about something, right? You know, I want everything, or we need everything to be evenly stood out, basically. As in, like, we don't want to have, like, you know, an overly detailed, potted plant when, you know, the main attraction is, like, you know, the shop itself, basically, you know? Ever play a game and there's, like, that one thing in the game that's just, like, overly detailed, right? But everything else is just, like, has less detail attended to it, basically, you know? That's what I'm talking about, basically. You know, we don't want to have, like, some weird, like, uncanny valley sort of deal going on, basically, you know? Some backrooms feel. But, yeah. We do not want that. Right? So now, if I go ahead, I'm gonna do one thing with this. I'm gonna go for an ore brush now. Go small on that, small intensity as well, just to get some more and there, like so, and then we can go ahead and do that a little bit. Alright, okay. Just like that. Sweet. Then I can go ahead and just, you know, do the same thing down here to these boxes over here, and all I have to do is just copy these 4 planks we have here in front of us, just like copy it, and flip it over and put it on the other side here, basically. That's the whole plan, basically. All right. That is the go-to. But yeah, we go ahead and go back to here. All right. Because one of the things I have to do, of course, is get this done here. Oh, I need to undo that. Okay, cool. So, piece by piece, we're getting his hair done. Alright, so let's hide his shoulders real quickly here, and let me go ahead and let's finish off the shirt. All right, because last time on 3D Sandwich we were focusing on the shirt here, and we basically almost got done. All right, we were so close to it being done, basically, but you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. All right. Sweet. Oh, let me do this first. Go ahead and turn on the symmetry. Let me see here. Actually, let me make sure the low poly is centered, because I think it is not. I would be right on that. That's not good for symmetry. That's crooked. All right. And let's go ahead and just delete the history in this as well. Might as well. Cool. All right, now let's go ahead and do the do all this. I need to get the blue stuff activated. All right, let me go ahead and make this live and turn this back on to the high poly surface. Alright. Should have no issues now. Sweet. Alright. Let me, you know what, fuck it, let's just do this. Alright, I've done it before, I can do it again. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way up here. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell am I not just putting it down, or putting the topology in here, back up again, and then all the way up here, right? That's because there's an easier way. Alright, there's usually an easier way for a lot of stuff, basically. But, you know, if we go ahead and just do this, we can literally just put a line right there, and we'll be good. Alright? But not right now, though. I want to fill this entire collar up before I, go off and pull off that crazy-ass stunt. But yeah. Gonna go ahead and just do this and whatnot. Alright. Gonna go all the way around the neck. Alright. Let me go ahead and turn off automatic weld. Let's get this guy's neck done. Alright. Right down there. And up. On. That's weird. Hold on. Ah, whatever. Alright. It is... Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I was wondering, why the hell could I not see the spot right there? Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that there. The whole idea, right, is to make sure that your curvature is basically on point and whatnot. That's the entire deal. Or the entire thing you want, alright? Let me go down here, though. Get that dot. Come on, don't do that to me. Alright. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same thing that I should have been doing a long time ago. Let's see here. Can I... Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a automatic weld. No. Right over here, yeah. Okay, cool. Just gotta keep going. Come on. Alright. Now, I'm guessing this is the, back of the neck, right? Alright, cool. So usually, sometimes whenever, my, symmetry isn't working, basically, or the, Like, one side isn't copying over to the other side. I don't panic, really. Like, I could easily just, you know, get this done on one side and just mirror it, honestly. It ain't that big of a deal. Mirror it, align it up, and we're fine. Alright. But yeah. Go and do this, though. Alright. Get down with that. Alright. Cool, cool. Alright. Let's see, is that gonna affect... Yes, it is. Okay, cool. We gotta go ahead and do this, though. I want to connect this all the way up to the neck right there, or the lip of the neck right there, because I know for a fact that, you know, doing it right here is going to save us a lot of time, because we can just put a line right through here, and that's going to create our curve, basically. Not to mention, too, you know, it's like, high polys can do a whole lot, honestly, you know? Or high poly bakes. You know, like, technically, we don't really have to go all out when it comes to the curvature, basically, you know, or making sure that the curves are on point, you know. I'm going to, but, like, you know, there's a lot that the high poly can do for us. But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, though. Let's see here. Cool. Right now, I want to get this down here. Alright. Alright, so just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep on going. Alright. Come on. Just gotta make this, chill. Hold on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get the shirt done by the end of the stream today, honestly. Reapology-wise, I mean. You know? Because the shirt's, like, the biggest thing on this model here, you know? Getting the shirt done is like saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna get done with, like, I don't know, like, about a quarter of this thing, you know? Because there is no under chest piece, you know? There is no, body. Reason being is because you're not gonna... There's gonna be a time where you can just rip your shirt off in this game, alright? Fucking... Sorry to say, but that's not what's gonna happen. But yeah. No shirt ripping. I worked too damn hard on this goddamn shirt to rip it off. No, I'm just kidding. I mean... But yeah. Could you imagine? Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, though. Can I make this thing, like, up here more? Because, like... Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that point out of there. Come on. Come here. Go right there with you, and give me that. Okay, and pull you out. Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to throw that upwards. I'm gonna take these points, go all the way up here with that. With your bitch at, and go right. Let's just remove the fucking dots. Alright, we don't want those. We've already proven ourselves. Alright. Let me see here. right. Yeah, we can do another one right here. I'm fine with that. Come on. Time for some wizard stuff. Which, by the way, do y'all like the new icon for the follow thing? All right. Actually, let me show you all. Okay, so we have a new icon when it comes to following, basically, you know. So, Merc, remember how I said I wanted to turn this entire thing into like a circus, basically? Into basically the carnival circus mixed between both, right? Well, now we finally have. What pops up? Yeah, what pops up now is a ticket. Let me show you all a ticket. I'm not gonna I'm gonna go ahead and just not wait until someone follows me. I'm gonna actually show you all the ticket here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move Lazy Eye Lily around here. Whoops. All right. It is called the welcome ticket. All right. Now it's work in progress, but this is what it is. Welcome to the circus. Enjoy your stay. Might change it up one up, put like an exclamation point at the end right there, but you know, at the end of a stay, but you know. Yeah. That's what it looks like, basically. I plan on having multiple colors of this ticket, basically, you know. Because it's gonna be something that's gonna. Oh yeah. Because I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we can do something with that. Thank you, Mercury. But yeah, we could do something with that, you know? Having tickets, not like tickets as in like, oh, to get rid of ads, you need like 5 tickets, right? But imagine this shit, right? What if instead, God, it would take a lot of coding, a lot of everything basically, you know? But like, you know, carnivals or circuses, right? They usually have like a ticket style thing, right? God, I'm trying to think what I can do with that. I feel like there's just so much potential in the idea of using like different color tickets, right? That I could make something absolutely insane with that. You know? Not as in like, oh look, it's the new color, you know, no. I mean like the ticket means and you know could allow you to get something, right? So you need to I don't know. Fucking try to make this more like a not like a circus as in like, oh look at this, we're a bunch of fucking clowns right now. I mean like circus as in like magicians and whatnot, you know, performing magic, you know, because a lot of this stuff here, you know, it's like to someone who doesn't know how to make 3D models, you know, I mean, I know because I'm going off myself, right? Going off myself when it comes to all this, right? If I was looking at all this stuff like 3 years ago or 4 years ago when I just started modeling, basically, I would think this is some bullshit, all right? I would think this is some fucking weird we call it like how did I wouldn't know how to do any of this stuff, basically, you know? It'd be a case where like I would think someone's cheating. But like, you know. And every single time I go and raid someone's stream, right? Like, usually when they ask, hey, what did you do in your stream, whatnot? And I say, like, I do, like, 3D modeling, basically, and I show them the imager link of the Sorkfrost Scepter and the fucking branch, right? They always ask me, you know, how did I make this stuff, right? And it's always, like, the common answer is that it's like magic to them. or it's like some other language. And I'm like, okay, magic is hard to explain too. We can use that as a theme. But yeah. I don't know, I just think it'd be fun, honestly, you know? A fun little thing to work with basically, and as a theme or concept, right? But yeah. Let me go ahead and do this, though, as this thing is, doing its thing. Let me, do that. Fix this as well. I don't know, I just think, you know, what we have is... it's pretty good. But yeah. I don't know. I have a different... I mean, I think... Any of y'all who are like in the Discord server, you know the post-stream cards that I have on there, you know? Like, those are like the colors of like the cards that I have, basically, you know? We have, we call it gold, white, purple, green, red, blue, you know? I can make that for, like, use those colors for individual things, basically, you know? Individual things or not. Be pretty cool, honestly. But yeah. I need to increase the size on this. Divide. Let's go up to that 2,000 polygon mark. Alright. I love how, like, this is like a before and after, right? Of the wooden boards here, you know? It's like before, it's all clean and whatnot, then afterwards, and we just like beat it up basically, you know? I love it. Increase that polygon, or those that intensity. Alright. Best part is too, though, is that we don't have to apologize the props, or the environment props. Because, like, I'm making these off of, like, normal maps, basically, or normal maps. I'm making these all off of pre-made low polys, basically, you know? And as long as I don't, like, extend the high poly out too far, or just, you know, just do, like, detail work, you know? Like this. Then everything is going to be already, you know, locked in, basically. Not to mention, this, like, this, low poly of the flower box here is already UV'd and whatnot. So, like, there is no point in, you know, making a whole Redapology version of this, you know? Therefore, we are... like, this is, like... we're going from, like, the high poly to Substance Painter, you know? Like, soon after this, basically. After we get this plant box done first. Only thing holding me back, though, is I kind of want to do all of the props for the... all of the props for the weapon shop as a batch, you know? Like a batch of assets, you know, like you have the antique chair, the weapons, you know, the walls, the ceiling, the carpet, you know, furniture, you know, just as a plan, you know? I like getting, like, everything done at once, you know? If you notice, right, I work on, like, a lot of stuff, you know? A lot of stuff, and a lot of it is, like, in the middle of the process work, basically, you know? And eventually... what usually happens is I pick one of the assets that I have working on, or that I have worked on, basically, and I heavy focus on that, bring it to the end, while working on other props, too. Or other characters, or other weapons, or whatever the hell, right? Like, this is, like, we call it, my way of, like, speedrunning, basically. You know? But yeah. I always do that, basically, you know? Even in, like, college or not, you know? I always, like, had, like, side projects, basically, you know? Not from, like, school, but, like, stuff I would be working on the side, basically, you know? It's always fun. Let's see here. Go ahead and focus on this side, and let me go ahead and lock the camera. So I don't accidentally, bust the camera's neck. Come on. Which, by the way, alright, I have the new stream schedule set up in the, schedule section of the stream, you know? So if anyone wants to, like know, you know, when exactly, I'm streaming, basically, because now I feel like I know without looking at the schedule, it's gonna appear very random, if you will. But promise you, it's not. In fact, I might as well just show y'all, honestly. See here, is this the right one? I have to modify it, whatever. But yeah, basically, yeah. So every Saturday to Tuesday, I'll be streaming at 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Every Saturday and Monday, I'm gonna be streaming from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then on Sunday and Wednesday, or see here, Sunday is going to be from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. as well. Then on Wednesday, it's going to be 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. basically. It's all in the schedule section in the stream whatnot. But you know, just so y'all know, I stream basically 2 hours in the day, 2 hours at night to accommodate for like as many people's schedule as possible. All right. I'm either gonna be streaming when you wake up, or streaming when you're about to go to bed, basically, you know? But yeah. It's also been doing wonders for the channel, by the way. Like, we are growing so fast. Yeah, it seemed like it, but we are growing. It's pretty cool, honestly, you know? It's like, we call it, like, our average is going up by a lot, and I am excited for that. I am thoroughly excited for, you know, all of that, basically, you know, because, we get a lot of stuff when it comes to, affiliation, basically, you know? Which, by the way, alright, I plan on having a chat in the Discord channel dedicated to, you know, to stream emotes, alright? We call it, stream emotes, which basically is gonna mean that, you guys are gonna be able to upload your emotes that you want to have on the stream on that, in that channel, basically, you know? Under the guidelines that it is appropriate, and if it's the pixel and file size that Twitch is going to allow us to make those emotes on, basically. But you don't know. Let's see here. Alright. I'm just going to my YouTube stream thing, make sure that we have I can look at the chatters over there too. All the chatters. But yeah. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why to join the channel, by the way. And by the way, if anyone wants to join the channel, alright, I have it linked in the panel section, basically, alright? All you have to do is just go there, read the rules, press the notification that you read them, and you're in. But yeah, on the channel, whatnot, or on the Discord channel, you'll be able to see, you know, everything that we've done so far, or not, in the progress report channel and whatnot. I only post whenever we get done with we get like a lot of progress done with a model, basically, you know. But yeah. Whenever we get a lot of progress done, usually that's when I post on the progress channel, but like, you know. It's one of those deals where it's like, You know, I don't want to, like, overcrowd the server with, like, tons of updates, you know? But yeah. Let's see here. But yeah. God, I wish... There is a section on Streamlabs, I figured out, that, like, I can, like... I think, look at both chats, right? The problem is, like... It's a switch thing, basically, you know, where I have to, like, manually switch on if I'm looking at, like, Twitch chat and YouTube chat, right? And by the time fucking YouTube chat comes in, right, that's gone already, you know, because of the delay in the stream, you know. So it's like, thanks, Streamlabs. You know? But yeah. Thanks, Streamlabs, for the generous fucking little shit. But yeah. So there. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the polish. Alright. Which, by the way, what we work on in the day is usually what we're going to be working on at night, basically, you know? So in case anyone is, like, wondering, like, if I'm, like, going to be, like, working on anything new during the nighttime stream or not, or the AM stream versus the PM stream, I should say. You know, usually it's the same thing, but, like, a continuation, basically, you know? Continuing where we left off. But yeah, no. And I try to keep everything, like, in stream, you know? Or everything that I work on, like, on stream primarily, you know? Because, I think... Honestly, Mercury, I think that's, you know... We call it, if it's not, you know, me talking and whatnot on stream, I think it is the read apology that, it's like an ASMR feel to some people, honestly, you know? It's kind of like the same satisfaction of, like, completing a puzzle, you know? At least to me, you know? But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Take a look at my work here. Come on, zoom that out, please. Alright, one more board, and I'll be able to, copy this from one side to the other side. We can call this high poly for the wooden box or plant box here done, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and focus back up on the shirt here. All right. But yeah, God, there is one state. Oh my God, I'm not gonna say anything about it, but, like, God damn. So I'm coming up with, like, every single state in this game, alright, is going to be something unique. I want it to be something unique, and good God, are we gonna get it? Alright? I mean, you know me. You know me, I can't just, you know, sit here and make something generic, you know? It's gotta be something... I mean, I know I'm not making anything original, basically, when it comes to all the ideas or not, but, like, because there's always, you know, some variation out there of, like, the prop or whatever, right? But, like, or the idea, you know, but, like, good God. So, like, God, I can't even say it. I don't know. Basically, I have an idea for a jazz club in this game, and that's like one of the like 36 ideas that I have for this game, basically. And I mean, 36 ideas as in 36 states, basically. Like, good God. Like, right now, when it comes to filling out all of the details on the states or not, alright? We're going in depth, alright? Like, we literally have, like, fucking 56 pages of content for, like, the entire content, or the continent, basically, and I'm only on fucking content number, or state number 10, basically. What I'm doing, basically, there is going to be 36 states in this game. Each one's going to be very unique, you know? Each one is going to be different than the last, right? And so I have to make, you know, concepts, or not drop. I have to write up some concepts and what each state is going to contain. That includes the people, cities, population, monsters, lore, everything basically, right? And I'm only on fucking state number 5 or number 10, and there's literally 56 pages of content, and it's all briefed up. Like, briefed up as in, like, each of the little things, like a paragraph, right, that I can, like, extend upon, basically, once I actually get down to making the state right. Like, it is gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna tell y'all. Fuck it. So, like, I have an idea, right, for a jazz club. I'm gonna say this, alright, because I think it's a pretty clever idea. But maybe I'm just hallucinating. So, like, I have an idea for a jazz club at a cove, basically, for one of the cities, basically. And it could be the main thing in that city, basically, but it's gonna be a part of the city, and I think it'll be one of those deals where, like, it's known for the jazz club based on the band that plays there, basically, right? And here's the thing, right? Every band member is a bard. And they play music that debuffs damage. So every single time they play, no one can deal damage to anyone, basically, right? They play their song to try and, you know, bring peace. But really all it does is it allows people to get into fights without anyone getting seriously injured. All 4 bards, they play their tune, right? Everyone has, like, a bunch of enchantments on them, right? Including the magicians themselves. Debuff and damage buffs, right? And so everyone listening in that room, if they were to start boxing, right, an entire, like, floor of people just fighting, right, no one would take any damage, right? So that is one of the locations, basically, in the game. And that is an excuse for you to be able to test out your abilities on each other. Test out your abilities without seriously injuring each other, basically. You know? Because that's the thing, too, you know? Ever play a game, right, and there's, like, a non-PvP area, right? But there's, like, almost no reason why it is like that, you know? Like, it's just a place that has a coded-in barrier around it, basically, that says, no, can't fight people here, you know? Well, in this PvP instance, you can box each other, you know, and do your abilities, but you ain't gonna do any damage to each other, basically. It's gonna be absolutely interesting. And I just think that's gonna be kind of funny, honestly. Chaotically funny. It's a bunch of fucking people in a room boxing each other, but no one's getting knocked the fuck out. Alright? But yeah. Like a Disney movie. Yeah. Yeah. How fucked would it be if I add, like, Disney level, like, cartoony effects, right? You get, like, punched in the face, you know, or your character gets, like, punched or, taken off their feet. There's just, like, a cloud of, like, dust behind them, you know, in the shape of, like, the character, right? You get hit somewhere, right? There's that giant, like, Welch, like in Looney Tunes, right? But yeah. I don't know, I have a ton of ideas. Every single city, every single state is gonna have something unique about it, you know? Whether that is a monster, or an apex monster predator, like, you know? As in, like, you know, there's like a overall monster amongst all the other monsters that's kicking everyone's ass, basically, you know? Whether that is a natural phenomenon happening in that state, whether or that is like a peaceful village like June City, or June Village, I should say, or whatever, right? A festival that happens commonly, you know? Like, the whole idea is like flavor, basically, you know? Because, like, you ever play like a game and like there's tons of maps, right? There's tons of maps, tons of places to explore, but every place just seems the fucking same, you know? Like, it's just another place with another weapon shop, another clothing shop, another everything, right? Like, everything that was in the last city is in this city, but they also have better loot, or better gear, right? I always hated that, basically, you know? It's like in Skyrim, right? Once you move from the first city with the kingdom, I think. What the hell was it called? Windbreaker? Stormcloak? Stormwind? I don't know. I remember in that game, like, it was a case where, like, what do you call it? You move from city to city, right? Or you go adventuring, you find another city, right? And it's just the same type of shops from the last city, but there's better stuff in there, so there's no point to going back to the other city, basically. You know? And it's just like... It's like, what the hell? In some games, you know, the point to go back is to collect loot from certain monster drops, you know, as if it's like a potion or a alchemy enchant, right? Or whatever, right? That is fine, but like, make each town, each village, give the player some reason to go back to that, alright? Like, goddamn, I want to go back to, fucking... What's the town? Oh, it's gonna kill me until I look it up, basically. Hold on. Whiterun, that's what it's called. Like, imagine if, like, there was a certain food or something in Whiterun that was super OP that you couldn't get anywhere else, right? Like, maybe it's a potion, maybe it's like a certain type of food, maybe it's like a certain cloak that breaks after a while, you know? That would give the player the reason to go back, you know? Like, you don't gotta make you don't have to make, like, every single goddamn city, like, plain, you know? But yeah. That's what I find in a lot of, indie games as well, honestly. And I get it, you know? I get it, alright? Sometimes you don't have the resources to make those details, right? Those changes, right? Which is the thing that I feel like a lot of you know, game critics, right, should really try and take an account for, right? Because sometimes, right, you just simply don't have the resources to do that, right? Like, I can't, like, you know, make this game the same size as a Skyrim alone, right? I'm gonna need some people to help me out with that part, right? But, like, you know, that is just something that's gonna be, that I'm gonna have to take account for, right, when it comes to this game. But however, you know, when it comes to, ad block, best viewers on. Thanks, Darkfire Bat. But yeah. Basically, you know, when it comes to, indie games, right? What's one game that was, like that? Oh yeah. There was this D&D game that I was playing, basically, a long time ago with some friends, right? And, like, it was a D&D game that had to do with, like, you know, you pick your class, There's multiplayer and whatnot, so you had like up to 4 players basically. You pick your class, you go through a story campaign, you go from city to city, you fight monsters, and you know, that's the game, right? Every city had better loot than the last city that you went to. Loot with higher stats, basically. So there's no point to going back to the other place, you know, to the other city, because just, you know, what's the point unless you're going back there to look at the scenery? Which not a lot of people do, right? But yeah, in my opinion, right, you can't force the player to look at the environment. You can't force them to do any of that, right? But you can make them want to, right? Or have them look inadvertently, basically, you know? How do you do that? How do you make the player be able to look at your game and think, wow, look at all this fucking detail, right? You give them a reason to go back to the damn city that they were in so they can go, so, you know, the more they enter that city, the more they, you know, adventure around that area, the more exploration rewards you give the player, right? The more they will be able to look at the world and appreciate it, you know? Not verbally, but sentimentally, basically, you know? Sentimentally, you know? Because, you know, you see those photos of Skyrim, right? Where people are just, like, on ledges or looking over the Aurora Borealis in the game, right? And, you know, people just catch those moments, right? And they, you know, it's breathtaking, you know? You catch those feelings by making the game explore exploration, and that goes double for cities, you know? Because that's the whole point of the game. It's not the whole point of the game. That's the whole point of, like, having cities in the damn first place, you know? Alright, so let me see here. I'm gonna call that done. This right here, actually. Let me do something, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the high poly shirt, and let me get the head, alright? Because here's what's gonna happen, alright? We're gonna have to bind the low poly shirt to the head and whatnot. Not gonna do it right now because that's a whole thing. Alright? On. I have to actually bind it. Alright, so okay, so I see what I'm gonna do. Alright, so eventually, once I get the entire shirt done, I am basically gonna, like, go off and graph the shirt to the chest piece right here, and then go up his head, basically, you know? Go up the head and just re-apologize that, alright? But for right now, we gotta get the rest of the shirt done, basically, as in the sleeves. But yeah, that's why I stopped right around here, basically, you know, because there's no point in going further because, you know, there's no point. But yeah, face reminds me of Sylvester Stallone. Let me look up who that is. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. But yeah. See here. God. I am terrible at names, by the way. Like, you could tell me a famous actor that's, like, known, and I'm probably not gonna recognize them. But yeah. Oh, let me do this, actually. Go to the low poly shirt and delete history on that. Let me actually go and delete history on everything, actually. That way we do not lag as much. Let me close this out. There we go. We're good. Cool. But yeah. Let me see here. Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of how we do a lot of you know, characters and whatnot, you know, or modeling, you know. We usually graph a lot of stuff to you know, the clothing basically, you know, because like we want the entire body to move with the clothing basically, you know. So how do we do that? We make the entire body one singular mesh. That is also important, you know, because we don't want the wrist to be you know, inside of the sleeve, you know. The most important thing about a game, or most important thing about game design as a whole, is to keep your players immersed. God damn it. Alright? What makes players not immersed is having your models being clipped and whatnot. Which, by the way, this is why we don't literally add, like, clothing at like, under clothing. This is why we don't add, like, body parts, like, underneath the clothing, you know? Because, like, it will literally create problems when it comes to, you know, clipping, basically, you know? And one might think, oh, but this game does this, right? But, like, the truth is that if I wanted to make the, clothing, or make the body underneath the clothing right, that is going to take more time to do. More time, more resources, and whatnot, and truthfully, I could give a fuck less, alright? I could give a fuck less about all of that, alright? As long as the players are immersed, and they, you know, they're immersed and they can enjoy what the hell they're playing, I am fine. I am happy. Alright? Alright, so I'm going to do this, though. Go and do this. Go and do that. Alright. Whoa. Gonna move this up there, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This will be pretty easy. Whenever I have to do like a tube style red apology, you know, I always find it to be like incredibly easy, you know. You'll see why in a minute. All right, it's literally a case. All I have to do is just like shrink the topology to, like, you know, inside the fucking inside the call it like the glove here, basically, you know? Whoops. But yeah. You will all see. Alright. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Like so. Cool. And done. Done. Let me move this thing up, though. Actually, let's move this down to the side, honestly. I know that'd be a lot better. Or better yet, I mean, shit. Let me go into this, actually. Because I can do this, but, like, I have to be able to tell that, like, or I have to, like, understand that, like, the wrist may not be all the way down there, and what's not. Alright. Whoops. Alright, so... Alright. Come on. Let's keep going. Or better yet, I mean, shit, let me, Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this real quickly. I need to know what the hell that is going to be Actually, let me go ahead and just look at this from a better perspective, alright? So, like, if I go ahead and take the low poly, and I go ahead and do this, and I go ahead and go up and do a soften, what do we get right here? Fine by me. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so now, I'm gonna go ahead and delete 1/2 of this basically, alright? This shirt is gonna be half off, alright? Half off. But yeah. We go ahead and go here real quickly. I always make sure that, like, whenever it comes to my models, basically, you know, I always make sure that I have, like, whatchamacallit, I always make sure that, oh shit, what the hell's happening down here? Ah, whatever. Every optimization that I do is in mind for the player, basically, I know. Which I feel like should be, I mean, it should be for all games, right? But, like, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I look at, whatchamacallit, look at Call of Duty's file size and whatnot, you know, and I just think, what the hell are you doing? Let me do this. Alright. Let me go ahead and do some Disney magic, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and save it first, because we haven't saved in a long fucking time, alright? We haven't saved in a long fucking time, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so... Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Let's go back over here. Alright, so... let's go right... oh, we need to increase the file size. I want 1,000,000 polygons, god damn it. 3 million. 3 million. Alright. Let's go up for a damn standard brush. I think one of my goals is going to be that I finish one of these, if I'm at props every 3-2 streams, basically, you know, basically meaning that, you know, 6 hours long, basically. Or I guess in between, you know, another prop, basically, you know. I don't know. I could set that goal, then a part of me is just like, but then you have to reach it. You know? You know? But yeah. Alright, let me do this real quickly. Just get this fucking detail in there, alright. Just get it in. Alright. How is David Strong doing? He's still saving. He's still trying to save himself. Alright. 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 Now let's go ahead and go in with a higher... I finally became a moderator. Nice. What's up, Karma? Alright, so here. I'm going to do the side right here. We're just making some weed plants. Don't worry about it. Imagine if I made my own weed in this game, alright? Yeah, this is a new brand of weed in this, you know, brand new version of Kush, you know, the devil's lettuce, you know. It's just why is it blue? Oh, that's because that's just the that is the see, we're on a very fancy keto diet over here. No. God. I could literally make my own weed in the game, probably. Weed-esque herb. Or some shit. I'm not going to, but like, you know, I could. I play God in this reality. But yeah. We go ahead and now add in the clay buildup and whatnot. Right. Alright. Right. Get this in right there. And then on the side right here. Come on. Come on. Get this to the other side. Right. And now we go ahead and do dam center again, this time on a lower amount. Just go across and whatnot. Just keep on going. Alright. Let's go crazy on that brush right there. Now I can go ahead and go down for a polish. Whoops. Alright, and just start polishing the shit out of this, basically. Go and polish it up, and then go ahead and make this thing a little bit more flat and whatnot. It's the same thing like so, and there we go. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some more damn center though, just because. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to show you all the age-old trick of tomfoolery. Alright. I'm going to save that, though. Don't want to lose anything. I'm going to show you all the good old gimmick. Tomfoolery, the things that we do in game design that you all probably don't even know is a thing. Alright. We go ahead and start from the top right here. We go ahead and put that on top. I'm going to show you all the tomfoolery that we usually do in games, basically. The smoke and mirrors, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, do that, do that. Alright. We should get... Oops. Should get all those. Yes, sir. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and go up here. I'm going to go ahead and merge down now. All of these. I don't give a fucking shit. Merge, 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 merge. Okay. Let's go and duplicate this. And now, make sure that the, this is in the right place. Whoops. Yes, sir. Now, if I go ahead and do deformation, do mirror, mirror again, bring back in the rest of the boxes and whatnot, you know. Oh, let me do this first. Need to turn off the, these and whatnot. Go ahead and do this, though. All I have to do is just turn off the actual boxes, not the... Not that. Alright. Nice. Now, let me do the extra tomfoolery. Alright? Let me go ahead and do the extra tomfoolery. Let's go and flip it on the y-axis. Then, of course, move it down. There. You would never know. Sweet. So that's done. Alright. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now done with this plant box. Not bad. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and save that though. Go back here. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy this shirt. Alright, just so we have a backup of it. In case this thing royally messes up, basically. Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and hide that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go ahead and mirror this. Ba-bam. Okay, yes, sir. How about you fucking turn everything off? Alright. And... let me make sure that the collar is right. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Right. Now... whoops. Okay. Alright. And then I can just simply move this all the way over here, including the insides. Cool, cool. Actually, let me, yeah, let me do this real fast. So, if I go ahead and single this thing out. Right. I can go ahead and do this. To select exactly half of everything. Half. There. I want half. Okay. Do it like so. And then we do this. We we go ahead and have everything be merged. And give me an example of where exactly that fucking lip is. Okay, it's like right there. So we go ahead and do one of these. That's gonna line us with the end of here, right? Absolutely. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. And with that being said, there is our shirt. Let me do this first and whatnot. Make sure I soften these up and whatnot. Might as well. Alright. All right. Cool, cool, cool. How many polygons is this? 6,000. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all for a shirt. But yeah. Let me go ahead and look at this. Alright, so here's what's going to happen now, alright? I am... Let's see here. Currently, right now, it is the end of stream, okay? So here's the thing that's going to happen, okay? I'm going to be streaming again at 1 a.m., alright? You know, to accommodate for all those people who are going to be waking up at that time, alright? So... that's what's happening right now. So thank you to everyone who came by. Thank you to everyone who follows in the future. Thank you to everyone who worked in the chat. If you want to see how we got to this point, go on to the 3D Sandwich YouTube channel and look at all the streams there. We also have a lot of shorts there as well. I will see you all later tonight. If some of you would decide to go there. Alright. I'll see you all. I'm gonna rate someone, okay? With like one viewer, with like one viewer to his name. We're gonna see how this makes him happy, okay?